Hello and welcome back. We're on to question 4. This is the 2017 paper. We've got the sponsors in there. Let's get started. So we're on a Venn diagram question. It says there's 7 missing numbers. All of the details are here. And what I like to do for these ones is just keep track of things. So French has 84, German has 62, Spanish has 141. Now, this has got 250 people within the Venn diagram, and you'll notice that all these numbers, they add up to much, much more than 250, which means there's some overlap here. And I always find it's best to work from the inside out. So if we look at the last bullet point, I'm going to tick it. I should actually tick it afterwards. But one student studies French, German, Spanish, which means one goes into the middle there. And we can then subtract one from all of these options because one has been accounted for. Okay, our next one is that 23 students study both Spanish and French. So that's going to go into the intersection of Spanish and French, but we've already got one accounted for. So there's going to be a 22 in there. That means we're going to take 22 off the French, and you can tell how confident I was with the activity networks because I haven't actually got my calculator out for this one. So let me just get that out here. Okay, I've got the calculator. Let's get back into this. So 23 students study both Spanish and French. So German will remain the same when we do this. Because 23 of them study it, oh, I've already got the 22 in here. We just mentioned that, didn't we, earlier? 22 are in here. So this whole intersection has to be 23. So 83 take away 22 is 61. 140 take away 22 is 118. And then 249 take away 22 is 227. Okay, 12 students study both German and Spanish. The French isn't being considered here. German and Spanish, which means 11 are in the intersection. That's already there, but we've still got to take them off our totals. So 50, 107, and then what was it? 11 we're taking away. So 216. 12 students study both German and Spanish. Done. 19 students study both French and German, which means it's 18 into that area. So we've got 18 French pupils, 43. Spanish has been done already. And then 50 take away 18 is 32 for the Germans. 216 take away 18 gives me 198. Okay. Now the next bit's nice and simple. We've got 43 French learners left, and if we just add them all up, 43 plus 22 plus 1 plus 18, it gives us 84, which is how many people study French. For German, 32, and for Spanish, 107. Now we've got one more number to find. That's the people who do not study a language. So we add 43, 32, and 107 together. 43 plus 32 plus 107 is 182. And then 198 take away 182 gives us 16. So 16 goes onto the outside. Practice those. They come up a lot in GCSE as well. Maybe not with the 3 circles, but do practice them. Calculate the percentage of year 10 pupils at the school who do not study a language. So we've got 250 pupils. I'll come with that quite quickly because it's in the question. 16 of them are on the outside of the Venn diagram, and therefore it will be 16 over 250. Then we'll multiply that by 100, and that will give us our percentage, 6.4. Okay, some of the year 10 pupils at school study only one language. One of these pupils is chosen at random. Calculate the probability that this pupil studies French. So luckily we showed our work in there. That 182 is the sum of all the people who only study one language. So we can put that in there as our denominator. Next, we've got to consider these ones. These are the people who only study one language, and it's the French pupils we're looking for. So 43. And then I'm not going to progress any further. I don't need to turn that into a percentage. I don't need to turn it into a decimal. That probability as a fraction is going to be fine. And I'm done. So that's question 4 done. We've got 7 marks on this one. So Venn diagram, 7 marks. Really good opportunity for you to score big in this paper. I'll see you at question 5 if I don't see you again. Good luck.